Всем привет, с вами Crazy7251. Мы играем в завершающий эпизод под названием Out of Time. В общем, мы проходим назад в будущее от Telltale Games. Это финальный 5-й эпизод. Все, что я хотел сказать. На улице какой-то шум появился странный. Да, мы остановились на том, что... на чем мы остановились? Я просто уже несколько дней не играл в эту игру. Док Браун из вселенной, где тоталитаризм, скажем, он вместе с Эдной куда-то отправился. А мы все еще остались в 30-х.
Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
Так. Вот так?
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried to give you a nudge before I left, but you were practically comatose. How long has it been since you slept?
Aside from being knocked unconscious, I'm not really sure.
Anyway, I left you back at the lab to perform an important mission. On the table next to my law books, there's a device plugged into the wall.
Oh.
I think I see it.
Is it glowing?
Yeah. Is that good?
Good? It's fantastic. Glowing means my static accumulator is charged up and ready for action. Bring it down to the high school and we'll... Damn!
What?
It's Edna!
But... Okay, Emmett. One static accumulator coming up.
Хорошо. Раз он статический, у меня вопрос. Он вообще может ударить? Да, мы еще, кстати, разрушили жизнь Эдны. Ну, то есть мы вернулись специально для того, чтобы не дать им начать встречаться, и они уехали куда-то вместе.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night...
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Он, кстати, нам уже не доверяет, и нам надо что-то делать с этим.
I've been driving around, looking up old friends, thinking things over.
Okay.
So is that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Doc?
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc!
It was science.
Вот так.
You can't give up science. You love science.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
You can't want Emmett back with Edna. She used you to turn Hill Valley into a police state.
She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to vent her crazier ambitions.
Another path? What other path?
I don't know. Architecture, automobile repair, taxidermy. Maybe I'll even pursue a life in law like my father always wanted. As long as Emmett steers clear of science, Edna and I will be free to be happy together.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Haven't I? I guess we'll both find out. One thing's for sure. Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No! What the hell?
Что-то пошло не так. Так, а где статический? А, он там где-то.
Oh, come on.
Блин,
Here,
вот
little
какого
static
фига?
thingy.
Что происходит?
I can't reach it.
Забирайся на столб. Ап.
Gotcha.
Ни хрена себе.
Whoa.
Эта штука еще и летать. Что произошло вообще? Ну. О.
The future is coming today. There's a shiny new tomorrow on the way. A day of invention is at hand. It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare
Стоп.
to dream, your dreams can
Трикси ведь уволили. Почему она здесь поет?
There's a world of wondrous wonder on display. Because the future is coming today.
Not bad, eh? Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her.
Вот и я
I
тоже
found a
думал.
loophole.
Да?
Kind of loophole. Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know. All right, all right. Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth? Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Because the future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming today.
Эдна разговаривает с полицейским. Так, мне нужен Эммет. Эммет. Туда я, наверное, не про... А где Эммет? Серьезно? Ладно, Эммета я еще найду.
What do you think? Quite a setup, huh? The expo? Sure.
Хорошо, реально подготовились, да. Это... Так. Ну, все-таки скажи мне.
How did you manage to get Trixie her job back?
Да, мне интересно, реально.
Canadian was a deal breaker. If something's really important to you, you find a way. You ought to know that.
Хорошо, где
You
Эммет?
haven't seen Emmett Brown, have you? Isn't he at his booth? It's the tall one over there.
А,
See you around.
спасибо. Так, ты продаешь печенье из
How about
водорослей?
an algae cake? Sure thing, mister. Wait a minute. You're the guy that makes the algae cakes? What? I thought you couldn't stand them.
Hey, you're the guy that tried to pick up on my Eunice.
Oh, for the love of...
No algae cakes for you, Buster.
Ты вообще охренел, а?
How about an algae cake?
One algae.
Ты вообще гад такой, а? Я не собирался ее вести. Ты был
Excuse
пьян.
me, Mr.
Duto, Jacques Duto, at your service.
Кто
Jacques
ты?
Duteau, famous diver. So you're some kind of celebrity?
I do not like to brag, but I have a small following here.
Ну, как у меня, там, человека 2-3.
Could I get a ride in that bathysphere?
Certainement, if you got a ticket.
See you
Ладно,
around.
увидимся. Билета у меня нет. Хронометр. Ну-ка.
I think that's supposed to be a clock.
Ну, хронометр, часы, да. Не, ну, в принципе,
And
да,
here
это
he
нормально.
comes, right on cue. No doubt he'll try to talk you out of it, Detective, but you mustn't let your resolution waver.
Hello, Crockett.
Реально,
What's
что она
she
хочет?
doing here?
Well, Miss Strickland here seems to think,
You should step aside and let the officer do his duty. Now.
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me. It was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard to public safety.
А,
The electrokinetic levitator was Emmett's idea. I just helped. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
How do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl Sagan last night. I found out who Sonny Crockett really is, and where he comes from.
Is there something you want to tell me, Sonny?
Why don't you call him by his real name? Yakov Smirnov.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
An anarchist, a foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo.
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Sorry, Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
ты охренела?
Come here.
Меня еще Яковом назвали.
I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose, but she's been getting some clout in town ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
And my future depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. And, well, if I don't do what she says, she's gonna start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law. Well,
I'll dig something up.
you do that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better... where is he, anyway?
Wait, you haven't seen him?
Emmett? Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Maybe you should find him.
Oh, you're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
Я бы эту
so,
Эдну
gotta
уже
find
ударил. Честно.
And do something about Edna.
Раскопать что-нибудь на Эдну Стрикланд. И найти Эммета. Так. Слушай, Трикси, поможешь мне?
Trixie?
That's technique to you, kiddo.
Right. Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
Так. Вот так.
Look, Emmett's demonstration has hit a snag or two. Can you delay his act for a while? Let someone else go before him?
Sorry, I don't set the roster, and they won't let me change it. I can drag my feet a little, but if your friend's not ready to go on pretty soon, we might have to skip his act. I mean, demonstration.
But you can't.
Hey, it's just a science demo. It ain't a matter of life and death.
Ну, вообще-то это вопрос жизни и смерти. Ну ладно. Вот так.
Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
That dame don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
What time is Emmett supposed to go on?
Let's see. 8 kilobeats past 50.
Чего?
We're on metric time here at the Hill Valley Expo.
Метрическое время. Я не знаю, сколько это, блин. Ладно. Ага, вот.
Is there anything you can do to get Emmett's booth open again?
I wish there was, but I'm just a muse. All we can do is inspire people.
Блин, а? Вдохнови меня тогда.
You're a muse. Can you inspire me an idea?
I'll try. Well?
Maybe it doesn't take effect right away.
Ладно.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
Спасибо, я пойду будущая Цветок?
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
It's a bug.
No, a plant. But it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot earlier.
Да.
Are you ready for a picture radio? Wonder if that's anything like MTV.
MTV.
Oh, hello, Smirnov.
The electro pacifier.
Amazing, isn't it? They say one day we'll be able to stun fleeing criminals by shocking them at a distance.
Does it work?
Nah, it's just a model.
Блин, обидно. А это что?
The amazing inebriomatic.
Well, from what the boys in the lab tell me, someday we'll be able to tell whether people have been drinking just by breathing into a machine like this. Try it out.
I don't think so.
То есть эта штука работает, да? Эту не посмотреть, там не посмотреть. Ну-ка, робот, нет, нет.
Act casual. He's coming back. Now, where were we?
Значит, надо что-то придумать. Нет, не получится.
I can't believe Danny let himself get bullied into shutting down Emmett's booth.
А сюда зайти можно?
Insert ticket to enter.
Блин, а где мне билет взять? Кстати, а что у меня вообще в инвентаре есть? Аккумулятор, фотография, газета, конечно. Ой, не, назад. Вот так. Это... Я уже управление немножко подзабыл, да. Слушай, поможешь мне? Вот так.
Edna Strickland got Officer Parker to close Emmett's booth down.
What? Why?
She claims his invention is dangerous.
Is it?
That's not the point. Is there anything you could do to get Emmett's booth reopened?
I am afraid not. This may be a wondrous land of tomorrow, but it's still within the jurisdiction of the Hill Valley Police Force. Maybe you should talk to Officer Parker.
He says there's nothing he can do as long as Edna's got clout in Hill Valley.
She does have that.
Блин.
See you around.
Ладно, давайте подумаем. А может через верх я могу тут...
Insert ticket to enter.
Не, я уже понял, да. А где мне билет взять? Телефон будущего. А, вот как мне, кстати, Эммет позвонил.
Welcome to the phone booth of the future, made with Atlas glass. Atlas, unbreakable and soundproof. Our phone is hands-free, so you can enjoy a sandwich or a cigarette while chatting with friends in perfect privacy. Would you like to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
Блин. КЛ 4253? Да, 4253 ведь? 4253, да. Значит. А как? О! Ха! Это любопытно, да. Да. Может подслушать разговор Эдны надо, но я цветок взять не могу ведь?
Hey, don't walk off with the recording plant. It's the only one I got.
Мне нужно было это, чтобы...
Greetings, forward.
Well,
Слушай.
Hey, Danny, could I have a word with you?
Comrade Smirnov, come to turn yourself in?
In private?
With pleasure.
Так.
You haven't seen Carl Sagan around here, have you?
Nah.
Isn't he still a wanted man?
Nah. All those arson charges got dropped weeks ago. Judge Brown said there wasn't enough evidence for a trial.
Нифига себе.
You know how you said you'd defy Edna if I could dig up some dirt on her?
Yeah? You got some?
Наверное, так.
I saw her whispering about something with Carl Sagan outside the expo yesterday.
Do you know what they were whispering about?
No, but she looked really guilty.
I need something more solid than that, I'm afraid.
Вот так.
Since when does anyone in Hill Valley listen to what Edna has to say?
Ever since she helped take down Kid Tannen, she's had the mayor and the city council eating out of her hand. I'd be an idiot to ignore her, especially with my alcohol-heavy background. Boy, I wish I could catch her jaywalking or something. I'd throw the book at her. Yeah, but you never catch a dame like that breaking the law, darn it.
Thanks. I'll be back.
Oh, I
Я
hope so.
думаю, мы что-нибудь придумаем.
Now, there was
Так.
something else I wanted to say. What was it? Oh, yes.
Эдна, пошла нахер. Мне нужен Карл. Взрослый дог. Старший дог. А я... Нет, я выйти не могу. Ну, конечно. Кто бы сомневался.
Hey, Artie.
Ладно, а как мне билет получить вообще? Я хочу туда попасть, допустим, но... У меня даже билета нет.
Come on, Emmett. Where are you?
Найди Эммета, должен показать сопротивление. Блин.
Hiya, folks.
Слушай,
Hi, Trixie.
Трикси...
Thanks.
Ой, блин. Трикси.
Now, what can...
Вот так.
You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah. He wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah. Uncle or something?
Or something.
А куда они шли-то?
Thanks.
Что? Не, стоп. Я не знаю, советы мне заглядывать, не заглядывать.
Enlightenment awaits you.
Mr. Duteau?
Oui.
Вот так.
I'm looking for a friend of mine, Emmett Brown. Tall young guy, reddish brown hair.
A distracted look.
That's him. Any idea where he went?
He just passed by here with an older gentleman. I think they were headed into the House of Glass.
Great, thanks.
Стеклянный дом, да? Но я не могу туда попасть.
Oh, yeah. Ticket.
Ну, отлично. Как мне взять билет? Точнее, где мне взять билет? Давайте подсказку возьмем. Но это понятно. Вот я почему-то так и знал, что у Трикси можно взять билет. Но какого фига она мне их не дает, а? Может, надо...
Hiya, folks.
Нет?
I'm glad Trixie got her old job back. I wonder...
Да господи, ну
Hi,
поговори с ней.
Trixie. So, which exhibit?
Так,
Popular
экспонаты.
attractions are the glass house, the future furnishings, and of course, enlightenment under the sea.
You know who that is under the diving helmet?
That's Jacques Duteau himself.
Кто
Of
это?
course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
Вот,
tickets?
все-таки, да?
Aw, put your money away. Here, you're kind of like family now, you know?
Thanks.
Вдохнови
Okay,
меня перед
your
моими
news will
действиями.
inspire
I'll try. Well,
Ладно.
Thanks.
Я надеюсь, что это помогло. Спасибо. Значит, серия уже подходит к концу, по сути. Так что я думаю, мы на этом закончим. С вами был CrazySin251. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайк, вступайте в группу ВКонтакте, рассказывайте друзьям, Твиттер, плейлист, как обычно, в описании под видео. Всем удачи, до следующей серии.